Relative pronouns are those little words that give our sentences a hint of sophistication and eloquence. Think of them as the sprinkles on a cupcake or the glitter on a greeting card. Words like who, whom, whose, which, and that help us connect bits and pieces of information without our heads exploding from a grammatical overdose. But here's the twist. Using them is easier said than done. Let's start with who and whom. Who is like the loud friend at a party, always the subject of attention, as in, who ate the last slice of pizza? It's doing the action, so to speak. Meanwhile, whom is that silent, intellectual guest you forgot to invite, quietly sitting in a corner. It's the object of an action, as in, to whom should I hand this icky leftover broccoli? The trick is, if you can replace whom with him or her, you're probably using it right, but beware, attempting this replacement verbally at parties may cause snickers. Next, which versus that. Which is posh and aloof, waving from afar like royalty. It's non-restrictive, which means it's just adding some extra flair or info, much like a posh scarf. My cat, which has an imaginary crown, rules the house. You could remove, which has an imaginary crown, and the sentence still sticks around quite elegantly. On the other hand, that is practiced and purposeful, utterly necessary in its context, much like a sturdy pair of boots. The boots that you borrowed have walked a mile on their own. Try removing that you borrowed and voila, see how the sentence limps along, utterly confused. Lastly, whose. Whose, the deliciously possessive relative pronoun. It sneaks into sentences demanding ownership with absolute gusto. The writer whose quill is ever sharpened. It's always ready to assign possession, claiming territory faster than you can say covetous. So, there you have it. A handful of relative pronouns to navigate the wild grammar jungle, to craft beautiful sentences, and to perch at the pinnacle of grammatical prowess, or at the very least, raise a few eyebrows at your next social gathering.